Kylie Jenner's new look has triggered a wave of speculation across Hollywood, sparking fresh conversations about whether she and Timothée Chalamet are stepping into a brand new chapter together. Viewers, stay tuned and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, because what you're about to hear may completely shift the way you see this unfolding Hollywood story. The buzz started the moment Kylie stepped out in her latest appearance, a softer, more refined, almost cinematic transformation that instantly set social media on fire. Fans couldn't help but point out the subtle glow in her expression and the surprising calm that surrounded her. Many are saying this is not just a makeover, it's a sign of something deeper happening behind the scenes. And when Timothée Chalamet's name entered the conversation again, the internet erupted. Could her new look be a quiet message, a fresh beginning, or even a hint at the direction their relationship is heading? As the photos circulated, paparazzi clips began to show new layers. Kylie appeared more grounded, smiling in ways fans described as effortless and unexpectedly genuine. What intensified the conversation even further was the timing. The public has barely recovered from the headlines about their private outings, discreet rendezvous, and the growing evidence that the two share a chemistry far deeper than anyone initially imagined. Suddenly, Kylie's evolving appearance looked less random and more like a deliberate signal. Sources close to the beauty mogul describe her latest transformation as a reset, a strategic shift intended to mark a new era in her personal life. Industry insiders suggest that Timothée's influence, known for his artistic energy, emotional intelligence, and desire for authenticity, may be quietly shaping this new version of Kylie. It's a narrative Hollywood watchers are hungry for, the fusion of two worlds, the glamour of a Kardashian Jenner powerhouse meeting the soulful edge of an Oscar-nominated actor. But the story doesn't stop there. Midway through this unfolding timeline, something unusual happened, something fans can't stop talking about. During a recent public event, Kylie paused on the red carpet, almost as if she sensed someone watching her. Cameras zoomed in dramatically, catching a spark in her eyes that many described as the Timothée effect. Moments later, online detectives found new clues linking her updated aesthetic to past looks she embraced when she was the happiest and most centered in her life. Coincidence? Fans aren't convinced. What truly escalated speculation was the sudden reappearance of a subtle accessory, a minimalistic ring spotted during a brand photo shoot. While it wasn't placed on a significant finger, it was meaningful enough to ignite theories. Was she wearing it for fashion, or was she sending another quiet signal? Timothée, meanwhile, was seen arriving in Los Angeles days earlier under unusually discreet circumstances. His team refused to comment, which only added to the mystery. Then came the moment that shifted the tone entirely. A leaked clip from a behind-the-scenes set, reportedly filmed during a Kardashian Jenner project, shows Kylie sharing a private smile while looking at her phone. The camera briefly zoomed in, capturing the faint glow of a message notification with a name blurred out, but fans were quick to jump to conclusions. The energy, the expression, the timing, everything screamed a deeper connection. This became the centerpiece of fan theories. Perhaps Kylie's new look was more than a fresh start. Perhaps it was a reflection of inner joy. Industry analysts have started to pick apart every detail, noting how major celebrities often communicate transitions through their styling, demeanor, and public choices. Kylie's shift from bold glam to a softer elegance mirrors the patterns seen in stars entering a quieter, more meaningful relationship phase. The timing aligns suspiciously well with reports of Timothée focusing on more intimate, grounded lifestyle changes while preparing for his next film. As discussion continued to build, something even more intriguing resurfaced. Weeks before the public noticed Kylie's transformation, fashion insiders reported spotting her at a private event where Timothée also attended, though they arrived and exited through separate entrances. At the time, the story flew under the radar. Now, in hindsight, it's becoming a key puzzle piece in the timeline of their renewed connection. Fans are now rewatching old clips, comparing body language from earlier months, and dissecting paparazzi photos frame by frame. Some say Kylie's posture has changed, more relaxed, more confident, almost glowing in a way that parallels the warm, grounded nature often associated with Timothee. The internet is calling it the soft era shift, and it's gaining massive traction across search engines and trending hashtags. Midway through the storm of conversations, a surprising twist emerged. A stylist closely associated with both stars liked a post that discussed Kylie and Timothee's emotional compatibility. Within minutes, the like disappeared, but screenshots had already spread across fan pages. This single action reignited theories that something significant is indeed brewing behind closed doors. The tension reached its peak when a well-known entertainment reporter hinted that Kylie's new look is not just an aesthetic pivot but part of a bigger story set to unfold soon. The reporter refused to elaborate, but the implications were enough to send fans spiraling. Hollywood insiders began to whisper about a project or announcement involving both stars, something unexpected but meaningful, according to a source familiar with their circles. As all of this builds, the public can't help but feel the shift. Kylie appears more intentional. Timothee remains selectively private. Together, they create a kind of cinematic contrast that fuels endless fascination. This isn't just about a makeover, it's about evolution, connection, and a potential relationship arc that could redefine Hollywood's favorite modern love story. Right as discussions reached their peak, paparazzi footage from a Los Angeles studio added fuel to the fire. Kylie was seen stepping into a car with a small, almost shy smile. Observers noticed the distinct energy in her movements, light, confident, almost excited. For many fans, this moment felt like the climax, the confirmation that something is happening just beneath the surface, and now, audiences are waiting. Waiting for the next appearance, the next clue, the next headline that will reveal what Kylie's new look truly means. Is this a fresh start with Timothée Chalamet? A quiet rekindling? A step into something deeper? Or is it simply a personal transformation happening at a pivotal moment in her life? Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: the timing, the signals, the energy, and the subtle chemistry are fueling one of Hollywood's most captivating narratives. Stay tuned, share your thoughts below, and don't forget to follow for updates, because this story is far from over, and the next reveal may be just around the corner. In the days following Kylie Jenner's eye-catching transformation, the digital conversation only grew louder, expanding into every corner of Hollywood commentary. What looked at first like a simple shift in styling has evolved into a cultural moment, with analysts, fans, and even cosmetic experts debating the deeper meaning behind her refreshed appearance. But the real intrigue comes from the undercurrent, the subtle hints pointing toward Timothée Chalamet's growing presence in her life again. What truly ignited the second wave of speculation was a seemingly unrelated interview featuring a close friend of the Jenner family. When asked about Kylie's new glow and calm demeanor, the source paused, smiled, and simply said, "People change when they're inspired." That single sentence instantly went viral. Viewers across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube began connecting dots, noting how Kylie's recent choices reflect a woman stepping into something grounded, intentional, and emotionally aligned, traits often associated with Timothee's influence. At the same time, paparazzi captured Timothee leaving a private Beverly Hills residence late at night. He wore a low-profile outfit, hood up, head down, moving with a purposeful stride. Nothing confirmed it was Kylie's house, but the timing triggered a tidal wave of conversations. Fans pointed out patterns from earlier months: similar quiet arrivals, similar late-night escapes, always when headlines about them began to surface. The internet's detective energy went into overdrive. What made the moment even more dramatic was a sudden pattern interrupt from the Kardashian Jenner media machine. Just when viewers expected the family to stay silent, one of Kylie's stylists posted a short, aesthetically mysterious story, a slow zoom-in on a set of soft-toned fabrics, a delicate gold necklace, and a caption that read, "New chapter loading." No mention of Kylie's name. No mention of Timothee. But to a hyper-aware audience, the message was unmistakable. The media took this moment and ran with it. Entertainment outlets started publishing deep-dive articles, exploring the psychological and emotional symbolism behind Kylie's new look. Analysts pointed out how celebrities often use aesthetic reinvention as a transition marker, signifying healing, growth, or significant relationship shifts. According to multiple experts, Kylie's style shift mirrors the early signs of someone preparing for a more intimate, more stable romance. Naturally, this analysis only intensified curiosity about Timothee's role. Then came the footage that changed everything. A popular paparazzi outlet released a high-definition video of Kylie at a studio. At first, it seemed like a standard appearance, until the camera captured something unexpected. As she stepped toward her car, Kylie glanced briefly downward, revealing a faint but unmistakable blush. Her security staff tried to shield her from view, but not before viewers spotted what appeared to be a figure in the distance, someone with the unmistakable frame and posture of Timothée Chalamet. The camera zoomed in abruptly before losing focus, and the clip ended. Fans weren't just curious, they were electrified. Social media theories erupted overnight. Some insisted the figure was Timothee. Others believed the blush was too natural to be coincidental. Within hours, Kylie Glow, Timothee Spotted, and Fresh Start Era all trended simultaneously. The timing was too perfect, the visual cues too aligned, and the emotional undertone too strong for the internet to let go. Meanwhile, a deeper narrative began forming, one rooted in the evolution of their relationship. Observers noted that Kylie and Timothee have always thrived when away from the spotlight. Their chemistry has historically grown strongest in private, during quiet moments shielded from Hollywood's intensity. So when Kylie suddenly stepped into the public eye looking renewed, relaxed, and unfazed by cameras, many interpreted it as a sign that something stable was happening behind closed doors. Entertainment reporters also noted a shift in Timothee's behavior. Known for avoiding unnecessary media attention, he has been even more selective lately, carefully navigating interviews, choosing minimal public outings, and focusing heavily on his craft. Insiders say he has been more centered in recent weeks, more protective of his personal life, and perhaps more connected to someone meaningful. For many, this strengthened the idea that something soft but significant is unfolding between him and Kylie. The story reached a new level when a leaked text from a production assistant surfaced online. The message allegedly described a moment during filming where Kylie stepped away to take a call. According to the assistant, she returned with a noticeable glow, her demeanor lighter, her voice softer. While the text did not mention any names, it didn't take long for fans to draw their own conclusions. Theories spread like wildfire, analyzing her posture, her tone, and the shift in her facial expressions. This momentum carried into another unexpected twist. During a beauty campaign shoot, Kylie requested a minimalist, natural look, very different from her usual glam-heavy aesthetic. Photographers who worked the set described her as incredibly serene, even during hectic moments. One crew member claimed, off the record, that the vibe around her felt romantic, though no further details were shared. Their comments circulated widely, adding emotional depth to the ongoing speculation. Then, just when the internet began to settle into a predictable cycle of theories, a dramatic new element emerged. A popular fan account shared a side-by-side montage, Kylie's new look compared with archival photos of her during her happiest personal eras. The resemblance was uncanny. Viewers noted how her eyes seemed brighter, her posture relaxed, her presence more grounded. When the montage reached Timothee's era, the alignment became even more striking. This clip went viral instantly, collecting millions of views and thousands of comments, from fans, casual viewers, beauty analysts, and even celebrities who seemed to quietly acknowledge the shift. The fan-made video didn't confirm anything, but it didn't need to. The emotional resonance spoke for itself. As Hollywood continued watching closely, Paparazzi released new aerial shots of Kylie's mansion. At first glance, nothing seemed unusual, until viewers noticed a subtle detail: a luxury car often associated with Timothee parked discreetly behind a row of larger vehicles. It wasn't definitive proof, but the placement suggested someone didn't want the car immediately visible. The new images reignited discussion across entertainment platforms. More entertainment insiders joined the conversation, adding fresh insight. One described Timothee's demeanor recently as quiet but deeply focused, hinting that he might be balancing work with a more meaningful personal connection. Another insider stated that Kylie has been very intentional with her time and energy, choosing peace over publicity. Combined, these perspectives painted a vivid picture of two individuals aligned in their private evolution. Fans now believe Kylie's new look represents far more than a style change. It symbolizes transformation, a shift toward emotional clarity, softness, authenticity, and possibly love. The possibility that Timothée Chalamet may be part of that transformation only fuels the story further. Now, with the entire internet waiting for the next chapter, one question dominates the conversation: is Kylie Jenner signaling a fresh start with Timothée Chalamet, and will the world soon see the two step forward together again? As the spotlight intensifies around Kylie Jenner's transformation, the entertainment world finds itself caught in a whirlwind of questions, theories, and whispered conversations behind studio doors. What began as a stylistic shift has now evolved into a full-scale Hollywood mystery, one centered not only on Kylie's radiant new appearance but also on the possibility of Timothée Chalamet quietly re-entering her orbit. And with each passing day, the evidence grows harder to ignore. Just as coverage surrounding Kylie's refreshed aura reached its peak, insiders began leaking new fragments of information that pushed the narrative in an even more electrifying direction. According to a trusted industry source, Kylie recently postponed a high-profile brand engagement for what was described as personal clarity. The phrasing was vague, but fans immediately connected it to the emotional transformation she appears to be undergoing. Some suggested she may be prioritizing someone meaningful, someone who inspires her to slow down, reconnect, and rebuild. The source's comments spread quickly, fueling a new wave of speculation. Hollywood blogs dove deep into analysis, exploring not only Kylie's current choices but also the emotional patterns seen in her previous high-profile relationships. Reporters noted that this time, the energy feels different, quieter, softer, and far more intentional. That shift aligns closely with the presence of a particular Oscar-nominated actor known for valuing privacy, emotional intelligence, and genuine connection. Then came a moment that many fans claim is the strongest clue yet. During an exclusive event for her cosmetic line, Kylie appeared in an elegant, understated outfit that highlighted her natural beauty. As she walked the floor, greeting attendees and posing for cameras, her demeanor remained calm and confident. But at one point, a photographer captured a subtle moment that sparked instant debate. Kylie paused, looked off to the side with a soft smile, and brushed a strand of hair behind her ear, a gesture fans recognized from earlier sightings when Timothee was present. The expression was warm, almost reminiscent, as if she were reacting to something, or someone, just out of frame. The clip circulated rapidly. Analysts slowed it down, zoomed in, enhanced the audio, and debated every detail. Some concluded that she was responding to a shout from across the room. Others insisted she was reacting to a message, perhaps a familiar voice, or a familiar presence, remaining just beyond the reach of the camera lens. But the story didn't end there. The same night, Timothée Chalamet was spotted leading a separate event in Los Angeles. He wore a simple black jacket and a beanie, looking effortlessly understated as always. While there was no direct connection between the two events, fans noticed something uncanny. The timing of his exit was almost perfectly aligned with the moment Kylie stepped away from the crowd at her own event. Though this could easily be a coincidence, the internet's imagination had already been captured. A major entertainment outlet added fuel to the fire with a new report claiming that Kylie has recently revisited an emotional space connected to a significant figure in her life. The report, though vague, implied a nostalgic pull, an internal shift triggered by someone who has played a meaningful role in her journey. When the outlet later listed Timothee among the names quietly re-entering public relevance, fans were certain the puzzle pieces were falling into place. The separate insider doubled down, saying Kylie has been discussing things like balance, softness, and authentic connection with those close to her, phrases Timothee is known to value deeply. While no official statements have been made, the parallels have become increasingly difficult to dismiss. The narrative took yet another turn when set photos from an upcoming Kardashian Jenner project leaked online. In one image, Kylie sits at a vanity, gazing into a mirror with a thoughtful expression. Her makeup is minimal, her hair slightly tousled. Observers noted that she looked peaceful, almost contemplative. But what caught everyone's attention was the reflection of her phone screen beside her. It displayed a brief, unreadable message preview, with a contact name partially blurred out. Fans zoomed into the pixels, debating whether the blurred letters resembled the distinct shape of Timothee's name. While the resolution was too low to confirm anything, the possibility was enough to send social platforms spiraling. The buzz only escalated when a well-known fashion editor posted a cryptic comment under a fan edit of Kylie and Timothee. The comment read, "Some stories aren't over, they're just waiting for the right moment to unfold." Within minutes, the editor deleted the comment, but screenshots spread like wildfire. People interpreted it as confirmation that something is indeed in motion between the two. Meanwhile, psychological analysts and celebrity behavior experts began chiming in, providing context behind transformations like Kylie's. Many argued that when someone undergoes a major internal reset, marked by softer styling, natural beauty choices, serene public appearances, and emotional calm, it often signals a renewed relationship or a rekindled connection. They pointed out that Kylie's recent images radiate a sense of stability, self-assurance, and emotional fulfillment. For fans who see Timothee as a grounding presence, the connection feels not only reasonable but almost inevitable. As all this unfolded, new footage from a luxury restaurant in Malibu emerged. In the video, a server is seen rearranging a private table set for two, candles, minimalist floral arrangements, and an elegant dessert placed at the center. The clip ends before any guests appear, but entertainment bloggers claim the reservation was under a high-profile pair who requested exceptional privacy. Despite no names being confirmed, the internet quickly labeled the spot as a potential meeting location for Kylie and Timothee. While unverified, the symbolism added another layer of tension and excitement to the developing story. Just when it seemed like speculation couldn't grow any stronger, Paparazzi released aerial shots showing renovations happening at Kylie's Hidden Hills estate. Observers noted the addition of a new secluded garden area, complete with a walking path, soft lighting, and an intimate seating arrangement. Some fans theorized this could be a quiet sanctuary Kylie is building for herself, a place for reflection or private moments. But others suggested it might be a space she is preparing for someone special, perhaps someone who appreciates quiet artistic environments. Entertainment reporters began to align their narratives. One stated, "Kylie's transformation is part of a bigger emotional evolution, something connected to trust, emotional honesty, and maybe even love." Another claimed that Timothee has been noticeably more grounded lately, hinting that he may be influenced by a significant personal connection. With so many clues, sightings, and subtle signals stacking up, fans are now following the story like an unfolding cinematic saga. The tension feels deliberate, the timing almost orchestrated. Every public appearance, every leaked photo, every cryptic online action adds another layer to the possibility of a rekindled romance. Now, the world watches closely as the pieces continue to fall into place. Kylie remains serene, glowing, and intentional. Timothee remains quietly present in the narrative, appearing just often enough to keep the public guessing. And together, whether they are quietly reconnecting or simply moving in parallel, they are fueling one of the most compelling Hollywood stories of the year. Stay tuned, because at the rate this is unfolding, the next development could be the confirmation fans have been waiting for.